Hi, this is your teacher for human-computer interaction. I am Ms. Cheryl V. Garcia, and this presentation will be used for the entire duration of the semester. And here's for the Unit 1 objectives. So at the end of the lesson, student must have been able to explain the difference between the good and poor interaction design, describe what interaction design is and how it relates to human-computer interaction and other fields, explain the relationship between the user experience and usability, describe what and who is involved in the process of interaction design, and lastly, evaluated an interactive product and explain what is good and bad in terms of the goals and core. So we will be discussing the good versus poor design. So what is its importance in doing interaction design? What is interaction design? In designing systems like the use of ATM, which involves interaction from the user, these are the things that you should bear in mind. Do prioritize user needs. For an instance, an ATM, so identify the user needs. So what are those? This includes withdrawals, balance inquiry, bills payment, and others. With this, it should be simple to use. So there should be a consistent design elements like these buttons. It should be or it must be of the same color. The buttons must be in uniform sizes. Most importantly, do not make it crowded so others will not be confused. Characteristics of good interaction design. So as mentioned, we need to prioritize user needs and goals. It should be clear, consistent, and intuitive. It should provide feedback and guidance to the user. So we just go back to the ATM example. Users can perform transactions even without the help of others. Why? Because instructions are on the screens and they are clear, consistent from other ATMs which a user had previously used, and users can use instructions on how to perform desired transactions. It also provides feedback after performing a specific task, like it asks the user to proceed or do other transactions, or it would ask another transactions like printing receipt or disregarding it. While we mentioned characteristics of good design, so here are also the characteristics of poor interaction design. Firstly, it is inconsistent design elements throughout the interface. So there might be a change of color, a change of font, a change of button sizes, cluttered and overwhelming layout with too much information. So usually it is crowded and you don't know what's the next thing to do. Poorly labeled or confusing navigation options. Why is interaction design important? So good design creates positive user experiences, while poor design can cause frustration and confusion. So interaction design is a key to UX success. Examples of good interaction design. So as mentioned, a good interaction design is intuitive, it is efficient, and visually appealing. It provides clear feedback, it offers helpful guidance, and creates a seamless user experience. Examples of poor interaction design. So we mentioned good, now we will mention or we will cite the poor interaction design. Poor interaction design can lead to frustration, confusion, and disengagement. So examples include cluttered interfaces, confusing navigations, and unresponsive buttons. Like for example, logging in. So it should perform a login function, not otherwise. As we end the discussion for good and poor interaction design, so here's our conclusion. So good design is visually appealing, functional, and user-centered. Poor design, on the other hand, can lead to frustration and confusion. Interaction design should prioritize clarity and ease of use to achieve the best user experience possible. So remember our example previously as we cited about the ATM. So the next topic is about the process of interaction design. In creating an interaction design, so these are the process that we need to do. So there are five, which includes understanding user needs, designing solutions, prototyping, testing, and implementation.